If there's anything consistent about IceFrog, it's his tendency to leave us confused, dazzled, and sometimes even angry. Every Dota 2 player knows what it's like to first read patch notes that turn the game upside down, then rage about it on our Dota 2, and then return to normalcy because, well, addiction.
What are we doing against it?
Stop it. Get some help.
IceFrog loves to experiment, and some of his experiments end up entertaining us.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
While others just leave pro players like Loda wondering,
Tell me who had that game. Is that balance? You hook a guy with Aegis?
today, let's turn the clock back and look at all of the times when IceFrog made us go, what the f. Vengeance is the name of the game when you're a sore loser, and IceFrog gave the world the perfect tool to strike hard when you're tilted after losing a game. Back in April 2014, Valve released patch 6.81, aka the Spring Cleaning Update. Among other things, one weird bug caught everyone's eye and completely ruined Dota 2 for a day. See, they tweaked Vengeful Spirit's aura ability to also reduce the damage that her killer would do. What Valve failed to see, however, was that if she died to a tower, the game would just crash. That meant that if the game didn't go your way, you could simply walk down a lane, die to a tower, and make sure the game doesn't go anyone's way. Thankfully, the bug was hotfixed within a day, yet sadly, some tournaments were affected and everyone's daily dose of Dota 2 was ruined. A centaur is a creature that is half man and half horse. When he was released in Dota 2 in October 2012, he was fully broken.
You were born broken. That's your birthright.
True to his name, you could quite literally run into wars, win them, and come out without a scratch. The dude had everything a hero could ask for in the game. High damage? Check. A boatload of stuns? Check. A large health pool? Check. And to top it all off, an ultra broken new ultimate ability for the Dota 2 port that gave all heroes the highest movement speed at a low cooldown. All of these factors ended up giving Centaur a mind-boggling 67.5% win rate on day 1. Fortunately, IceFrog didn't leave us hanging with an OP hero for long as he showered us with his blessings on our pubs with nerfs. October 4th, 2012. 6.75 was dropped by our beloved Toad with Chen's abilities getting reworked. The ability to send back units to base was switched back to Test of Faith from Holy Persuasion. And this is where the problem starts. If you were to cast Holy Persuasion on Roshan, you could control him. Yup, it's bizarre and it's weird, but it's true. There existed a time when Roshan could leave his sad little pit and jump into the War of the Ancients. If you had Chen, you basically won the game. From the master of his pit, Roshan became the master of the entire map. You would cruise down middle lane, face very little resistance because, let's face it, level 1 heroes against Roshan? Only no Tidehunter could think of a counter to that.
And it is actually a trap because they came to check for it. Now the stun, it goes out of mouth, they're gonna bring it down. Oh, mind games!
They quickly took notice and went to forums to talk about it. A hotfix was soon issued, and we can only look back and thank IceFrog for the memories that the bug gave us. Up until 12th December 2016, the Dota 2 world's idea of a shocking patch meant huge nerfs or weird items. All of that changed with the coming of 7.00. Every second line served as a reminder that we had to forget everything we knew about Dota 2 and relearn the game that we'd been playing for almost a decade. Dota 2, more like Dota 3. The biggest change to the game had to be the introduction of talents. Heroes of the Storm could no longer boast about being the only ones with that in their system. Frankly, this change brought in a huge variety of strategies that added to the flavor of the game. And who can forget the Shadowblade and Echo Saber Monkey King breaking pubs? And shrines, backpacks, the HUD change, the freaking map being reworked? A lot happened in December 2016, and while we did have our fair share of complaints, let's be honest, it's grown on us for good. Thank you, IceFrog. 7.23 will go down in history as the patch that changed the way everyone thought of MOBAs. While most games have neutrals in jungles, IceFrog decided to up Dota 2's jungle game with neutrals dropping items at random. The change introduced a massive shift in the way everyone thought about the game because the RNG factor began hitting strategies really hard.
62 unique neutral items in total. 62 items? Okay, we're playing Diablo now. Here we go.
Yes, it did make the game more fun for most, but imagine the plight of coaches and captains who had to spend their afternoons rewiring their brains to adapt. IceFrog also pulled a leaf from turbos to give all heroes a courier plus a blast from the past. Couriers could now use items after a certain point, as if Dota 2 wasn't complicated enough. Lest we forget, outposts came into the picture as side shops were removed. And finally, the addition of Snapfire and Void Spirit. Talk about an electric jolt to the community in the form of patch 7.23. What do you think of IceFrog? Is he a manic genius who can do anything and will continue to worship him? Or is his legacy actually coming to an end? Let us know in the comments below. For now, we're gonna go AFK.